Suburban bigamy, 6 miles between truth and deceit, tells the story of two families built on a lie, forever linked through infidelity and betrayal.
Joining us now with all the details is Winnetka native author Michael Zimmerman, who wrote this story because it is true to his life. OMG,
Yeah.
Michael. Thanks for sharing. But this has got to be something that was earth-shattering for your life.
It was, and thank you for having me here. It was so devastating to find out that for over 4 decades, my father had carried on a secret double life with another family unit living 6.5 miles away from us.
And you always think about, this is never going to happen in my neighborhood. This was in Winnetka and Glenview, right?
On our North Shore.
Yeah.
And in a place where you theoretically wouldn't think this is happening.
Right. Okay, so how did it all come out? Your father got sick, right?
He went in for an elective heart valve replacement operation, and he had a mild stroke during the procedure. We weren't aware of this procedure happening. We didn't know he was in the hospital. He needed to notify my mother of his stroke and the follow-up, what was going to happen with his rehab. My mom had a really uncomfortable conversation with him. Some details didn't sound right. She followed up with a conversation to the hospital, and when she identified herself, the nurse said, "Oh, I just met you." So that set off alarms, right?
Yeah.
And my mother felt we needed more information. She notified me, and I made a phone call to the hospital. And I did a little digging also, and I just said, "Hey, I'm on the East Coast. I want to make sure someone's checking on my father." And she said, "Oh yeah, your mother and your sister and her daughter were here, so he's got company." And I said, "Okay, thanks." Hung up, talked to my mother, and I said, "Hey, we have some work to do." And we dug into the internet, we hired a private detective, and within a couple weeks we had put together the picture that he had had a whole separate life, very close nearby to us. Children in this other family that were almost the same age as my brother and I.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. How did he do that? How did he manage? I mean, it's hard enough living one life. Now he's got 2 lives going on and keeping it completely separate. And
It's
you guys
amazing.
Had no clue?
It's a fascinating scandal that he pulled off for so long. But when we think about the context of the time, the era in the 70s and 80s without smartphones and the internet, we were very siloed in our communities. He was able to get away with that. I don't think it would happen today.
Oh, yeah.
No, and we were talking in the break, too. You get married and you most of us implicitly trust our partner. So I can see how it would be easy to overlook missing certain things and, being gone for a while.
Absolutely. Little things that now stand out as huge red flags, but individually at those moments in time didn't accumulate to be suspicious. But now that you see the whole picture and you look back, you see all these red flags as a story.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got to know, what was the conversation like when you got a chance, your family got a chance to talk to your father about this?
So it was interesting. My mother had decided to file for divorce while he was still in the hospital doing rehab.
Okay.
And he placed the first phone call to me, and he said, "Hey, Mike, it's Dad. Did you know your mom was divorcing me?" And I said, "Well, yeah." and he said, "Well, why?" And I said, "Well, Dad, we found out you have a secret double life with a whole other family." And he said, "Gosh, I better call your mother."
Oh, my
And so about an hour and a half later, I hear back from my mother after their conversation. And that really just kicked off what turned out to be a year of battling over finances and the divorce settlement.
And so you have no relationship with the other family.
That's correct.
Your dad, unfortunately, has passed, but you also really lost contact with him, correct, after that?
Right. So after my parents were divorced, he turned around and married the other woman. And then they really put walls up and limited access to him. And so by around late 2015, we had very little access to my father. And he lived for another 5 years after that, where we had no relationship.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, do you want to have a relationship and get to know your other half-siblings?
It's interesting. Initially, I felt like we could learn a lot from each other.
Sure.
Right? We were both armed with information about a life that neither of us knew about, the way our father lived. So I thought we both had a lot to learn. They didn't share the same level of curiosity as I did. At least they didn't overtly express that.
Yeah.
So I had one conversation with my half-sister, and that was it. We have never discussed it again. We've never delved into the details. That one conversation was very helpful for both of us because I think it filled in a lot of the gaps.
Yeah.
We learned about schedules and how they worked and why they worked the way they did, how holidays were managed. But that was it. And to this day, we don't have a relationship. And so there's probably still a lot of unanswered questions for both sides to a certain degree.
Well, so the book must have been pretty cathartic for you to get this all out.
It was a huge part of the healing process. Certainly, it's a really fascinating story. There's the scandal, there's the emotional fallout. It really unraveled my life. I spent several years really kind of rock bottom dealing with it before I turned my life around. But there was definitely a catharsis to the whole story, a cathartic aspect to it, and just the healing and kind of the closure. It really brought a lot of the closure that I couldn't get from my father because he wouldn't answer a lot of questions about the how and the why.
And you have your family of your own now. Has that impacted your family?
Oh, it's been wonderful. And part of the closure, again, for me has been, I'm a father to a son now. And everything with my life now is looking forward to that. So I'm not looking back at this really traumatic, awful experience.
Yeah.
So it's great. And being a father to a son, given this circumstance, I can think about the things what my father missed with me. And so I can do that really well with my son.
Well, michaelzimmerman.com is the website. A fascinating story, Michael.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry, obviously very tough for you, but really, really interesting. So a great read. Make sure you pick up the book. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
You.